assassinate someone, so there's at least something you can do, but it's such a hard counter to the sniper that Bristle will scale well, as will Enigma with all the farm he can get. BKB Black Holes this game can be cancelled by the RP if you can position it right, or ideally you just jump the Enigma, kill him before he gets off the BKB Black Hole, but Enigma is one of the best late game heroes to have on your team, so I do like EG's draft as far as how it can scale, but at the same time, BP also have great late game scaling. Mag, Troll, Sniper. It's going to come down to like team fight versus team fight in the late game, and no team with a clear advantage if they're even on farm.
Yeah, the one X factor, probably the Night Stalker then is,
yeah,
you know, if it's a big team fight versus big team fight, whoever has the vision advantage often prevails, and he's really the only vision hero in this game, aside from Plague Wards, but their vision has been nerfed over the years, so pretty limited as far as what they offer you. Both teams pretty good at taking Roche also, should be noted, so a wand fight at this stage almost certainly means that Roche is either taken or buybacks are going to be forced out.
So EG's vision is likely going to come from just Sumail running in blindly, thinking, oh, I'm unkillable, I got Naya behind me, which is probably fairly true. He's not a target when RP.
Yeah.
They'll go for a Silver Edge, I can only imagine, on Ramses probably. He's the ideal hero to get it on. He's Yasha Vlad's to start with.
Yeah, he's already got it queued up in the quick buy.
Yasha BKB into a Silver Edge, so it doesn't upgrade the Yasha into anything, just getting it for the cost-effective stats, the farming it gives you, and that's going to be the best way to deal with this Bristle. But the problem is, it's one of those things where this item's being made so expensive that it takes a lot longer to get it as a counter to Bristle. By the time you get it, Bristle has all these items where
now
he doesn't rely on the passive.
You need an MKB now because he's got evasion, and you know you need a lot more just raw hitting power because he's got the support of crit with the tether overcharge.
He's got 39% evasion with Halberd Solar Crest and a decent amount of armor, as well as a disarm, so very hard to do with this hero.
And VP are pretty light in the magic damage department heading into the late game, so they will need ways to pierce that evasion. But for now, Towers, no such evasion to work with, and Ramses makes short work of this one mid. So big objective claimed. VP will have much more access for Lil, and they go for the smoke back play, gods. Looking like they want to retreat, and then thinking twice about it. EG are getting scared. Crit hides in the trees. VP at the very least should be able to get some good deep wards down if they have any. They go for the Roche.
Ooh, Bristle's TP, Disruptor.
Gets glimpsed back. That's not ideal. They do have a relocate. EG aren't going to have a whole lot of time. This Roche already down below half HP, and they do have the Battle Trance activating it now. VP will take the Aegis almost certainly before Zai blinks in. Aegis snagged by no one. VP grab it cleanly, and now hunting for more. They've got Lil already well in front, looking for the openings.
Beware the glimpse back. Luckily, there's no dire ward around that shrine.
I mean, it's like his Disruptor has just been so huge for VP this game.
VP, I think, recognizing that EG's just going to take it late, get some Midases of their own. The Midas on Pasha just going to guarantee that he can get some farm, and also the levels. Like, he has some pretty nice talents. The level 15, getting that GPM talent to further increase your gold income means Pasha can become a pretty scary late game force himself, and there we go, he hits it, makes it some bounty runes and Midas usage.
VP just one step ahead of EG now. They scan top, they saw there were heroes behind the Bristle, and instantly they're all bottom, looking for the tier 2. They're going to get there well before EG can threaten anything. There's no tier 2 top, they're not going to push all the way to the base in time. The Virtus.Pro, another free tower for them.
For EG, very hard to fight into this Aegis now.
Are you going high ground now?
I think you want to force EG back, yeah. So yes, you go high ground. If EG come back to defend, you may back off. But you see a lot of EG heroes top. You want to punish them and at least get some free damage out. If not, just full out force a fight with this Aegis.
The troll is at your door.
Where's the defense?
And no sign of a defense whatsoever right now. Tower just mowed down. That is scary when you see the tower drop that fast, and this is not with the super late game items picked up yet. No one, and Ramses are absolute building demolishers.
Solo.
Unfortunately, Solo may have overplayed his hand here. Gets Hurricane Pike back, but RTZ sees an opportunity. Watch this Disruptor, walks right into the Static Storm trap, but with the Blade Mail, that means the Raptors down and VP will lose one. They shall have to back away.
Some super aggressive play from Solo. When you're in the front lines as Disruptor, things are either going really well or you've made a mistake. And he tried to get the glimpse back, but EG were defending and
he had the Bloodlust just foaming at the mouth. It's like, kind of needs to be the Night Stalker doing
He knew the vision was coming too. He's like, oh, my sniper used shrapnel. This is great. We're going to get a pick off. Let's get my glimpse on. And unfortunately, I think he just got out of the shrapnel vision before it could come. So decent idea. It's one of those things where if you get a key pickoff with a glimpse there, you could just blow the game wide open, like force a buyback, take a Rax. You've got Aegis, and end result is you lose a Disruptor, you back off. You can take Shrines now. VP still in control. EG
looking to bloat the game wide open in their favor on the back of that kill as they smoke up. They move on to mid. One the Aegis carrier, and Zai, a rare swing and a miss from him. Could be costly. EG now find Arteezy out on his own. This is Disruptor's time to shine. They muster the defenses. They have to push in. They can't just leave Arteezy on his own. Now he retreats. But Solo, already committed his glimpse. Can't do much to punish. It's Pasha's turn to jump in. He does cancel his RP mid animation, so salvages the potential next round of spells. Sumail sticking around for now. Solo with that glimpse pulling down.
Ramses could come back in from behind.
Resetting. A long flank from Ramses. He's got Shadowblade now. He can sneak up and just massacre the support potentially. But while that was all going on, they did lose their Night Stalker in the top lane. Zion Universe combining to take him down. Meanwhile, mid. Ramses, eyes on Arteezy. Hit too tanky. That's not the ideal target. He won't find the opening. So EG, it was a little messy, but they got the kill.
That Burrow Strike dodge from Troll, like he didn't even know that he was about to get stunned. He just like stutter stepped. I think he decided, oh, I'll go back for a creep. Oh no, I won't. And then by sheer luck, perhaps managed to juke Sand King's Burrow there. But ultimately, would have been just the Aegis being popped. I don't imagine EG would have committed to anything past the Aegis since you're grouping up for a potential RP. That would have been a very dangerous position to overcommit on. So,
Gods, you talked about the BKB black hole. Not much to deal with at this game. And Universe has his blink now, so...
Start finding some picks probably with this.
I think he played the hero.
Yeah. I don't think you have to find like the big 4-5-man team fight black holes necessarily, but if you can just, kill a Troll here or there. Sniper, I guess, has Mages, kill the Magnus. For EG, they're kind of looking to drag this game out a bit, considering how farm Troll and Sniper are right now.
Just hearing you say Troll and Sniper and farm just triggering me. I'm having horrible flashbacks.
What was that? 6.84? 6.83. What was the Troll Sniper patch? No,
it's something I've blacked it out. Even as an old lover of the ho ho ha ha, I can't feel good about cooking anymore. That patch ruined him for me, Gods. Universe, though, confident here. He's going to jump in onto Ramses. Doesn't have a chance to get the BKB off. No hesitation. Lil does come in. Ramses just turns around and absolutely destroys Crit. And now he wants Universe too. Where's the backup? He's going to whip on the axes, but Lil keeps the vision going. Meanwhile, Zai blinking in. Wants to finish off Ramses in turn. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. He gets clipped by an RP, and VP turn what looked like a bad fight into a great one. Now the Sand King Cade Solo may be going to die, but they get that Sand King too. This Troll is tough. And now finally Sumail and Arteezy arrive looking to clean up what the mess that their teammates have made, but no one's here too, keeping a little bit of plink damage on Sumail and forcing him back in turn. Ooh, that was ugly by EG.
So that's the kind of black holes I've talked about. Those are the good black holes for EG. You find a solo carry, you bring him down, you black hole, then you just reset, farm, wait for the next black hole. Unfortunately, Io didn't bring in a buddy. I don't know whether the tether wore off, what happened there. I can't imagine Crit thought he could get a kill off with... I don't think Universe and Crit thought they could get that kill without a tether target. He must have just somehow lost the tether as he relocated in. Because, those two heroes did not have the damage to bring down Ramses there. Big mistake from EG.
Going to see an interesting pickup here for Sumail. He's going for a Lincoln Sphere on Bristleback. This is not a common grab. What do you make of this?
Here, to block some of these halberds is nice. The glimpse is actually proven to be quite problematic as well, but
there's a lot of ways to break as well. A lot of pretty spammable single target spells here.
Interesting little choice. I mean, most of the spells that you can block can be kind of nice. I mean, blocking a Void isn't all too great. The Thunderstrike isn't great either, but glimpse, the silence, the halberds. And Assassinate's definitely an easy way to break it, but also kind of
it's a bit
hard to do because Sniper just wants to be auto-attacking, so he doesn't want to sit there channeling a spell to break a Lincoln.
There's a fresh Silver Edge for Ramses, and they're going to find this Blink Skewer opening. However, there is a relocate, and already Crit is revving up, but they drop the Static Storm. He still times the tether perfectly and will get it off. Well played by him, but at the same time, VP can reset RP, cooling down in 5. They haven't committed too much for this. Just the Static Storm, really. And they do stick around. That Silver Edge means with no relocate for some time, now needs to be careful.
You've seen VP, they like to write down those cooldowns for the big ultimates. They probably know there's a small window before Black Hole comes back up if they can do some damage, but realistically it's just the range Rex they could probably chip. They're going to go for the melee. It seems like a hard thing to get.
They're going to go in now. They jump that sniper in the front lines, but he's got a BKB. Lil already coming in from above, and the RP's there. It's a decent one. Grabs the Venom of Arteezy. He won't get off his ult just yet. He's still controlled, but finally unleashes the Poison Nova, and BP immediately turning tail and looking to back. The Black Hole's cooling down soon. It's up in 5 in the Bros there from Zai. He's clipped to EG with an excellent high ground defense. Now finding no one as well. Sniper slaughtered, 3 down. VP unable to seize the initiative.
Punishing VP's initiation there, just catching the one hero in that RP. Pasha was hoping for more and was also hoping for the insta pickoff. They know, like you said, they knew there's no relocate, so they expect that if they jump a target, they can bring him down. It just wasn't to be. We'll see a replay of this one. The IO coming in is next to the Bristle, but didn't actually bring in the Bristle from earlier. This was VP's fight that they won. Fortunately, they weren't able to follow it up with the high ground push, and it's EG who equalize in some ways as far as the team fights go, and themselves and their bottom racks alive.
Very tough to high ground against this team. As Zai sees an opening here, he's going to jump in, and the Black Hole gets unloaded onto Ramses. No help in sight. Solo's trying to get there, but he in turn is brought down by Arteezy. Turns that Static Storm against him with the power of the Blade Mail. 3 down, no buyback control for a full minute, and might be a window for EG to take a lane of racks, or at least a tier 3 tower. They're grouping up, and they are going to pressure.
Not the flashy black holes, but the kind of black holes that'll win you games, and Universe knows that. This troll is a key hero to kill. You stop his BKB coming out. EG get towers off of that, get multiple core kills, and have reduced this gold lead significantly from that close to 8,000 down to just 1,000 now. Actually, EG favored after that tower. What a comeback from the boys in blue.
It's a lot of pressure on Pasha. It really feels like he's got to hit a big RP. If you don't catch the IO and you only get one hero, they're just getting relocated out most likely.
Yep.
They're not able to instantly kill someone before that relocate proc, so tough to execute their team fight, God. For EG, there's a lot of ways to start it. The Blink Black Hole, just Bristle running in. We saw the last fight was begun by Arteezy charging into the middle of the fray, as we'll have another look at the initiation. Zai just stalling nicely. Yeah, you can see you just get the one hero with Pasha. It's not a good enough initiation.
They don't kill him. Sniper doesn't want to hit him in the Blade Mail, I believe.
It could have been a very different fight had they finished him off while he was silenced, perhaps. But yeah, once the slight opening is there, you're not getting away from a Sand King Venomancer.
I think VP just rushed it there. That was Pasha getting a little bit antsy. The Burrow strikes from Zai isn't even an initiation. It's just, oh, let's just protect our racks, stun a hero that's hitting them, and then go back to the high ground. And I think because of that Burrow strike, Pasha felt like, okay, now's our time to go. I got to catch those heroes grouped up, but they weren't grouped up. There was perfect positioning from EG on the high ground, and we go back to how do VP play the late game? It's got to come from the vision, and I think this is one game where we've seen the new era of Nightstalkers not prioritize the Axe, and I think for the most part it's been a very good way to build the hero. This game, though, the vision is so important to set up the Blink RPs, to allow your Sniper and Troll to position. I think not having an Axe Scepter is a big item missing for VP, so whether he should have gone for it first or not, that's kind of besides the point. I think VP, it's more they need to wait for this time. They shouldn't be going high ground without it.
Ramses has an opening, and there they go.
Not missing that RP.
Deleted. He does have buyback. He will have Black Hole. If they can time this buyback right, they might be able to catch VP off guard, but meanwhile, VP are looking for openings. Where's that buyback? Not coming just yet. Static Storm committed onto Arteezy, pops the blade up, but Ramses chews through it, and will find the first kill. Now the buyback. Blink Skewer awake, dragging Sumailin with them. Not the ideal scenario, and then Universe comes through, locking Ramses in position. Black Hole again, just ensuring a single kill, but a crucial one, as Roche is ready. And EG moving right in. There's 3 buybacks up on VP. They could heavily commit to try and contest this, but they'd be doing so with no RP. They're not going to from the look.
Let this one go. Worth getting all those buybacks in. Likely, who the Aegis ends up. Universe does not have a buyback, but realistically, Sumail is maybe going to be the best target. No, Universe is walking forward, so maybe looking at an Enigma Aegis. He is kind of the key hero to help win them some team fights, and without a buyback, they won't give him the Aegis. Make sure that he is unlikely to be able to get kicked off, and that's where VP, you kill this Enigma, he doesn't have buyback, you could find yourself pushing for high ground. still anyone's game here. VP have that mag troll, the sniper high ground defense. I mean, you think, okay, things swinging EG's way, are they going to start pushing, trying to end this game? No. VP's high ground defense is just as scary as EG, so neither team is going to have an easy time pushing high ground this game.
Very even game at 34 minutes, 16-20, but the gold discrepancy, 900 gold. That is nothing for this point in the game. Just shows you how important having these shrines up can really be. Oh, was that the relocate?
The tether wearing off, I believe it was.
Bit unfortunate.
Yeah, bit unfortunate. Universe, that's like, what, 3 black holes in a row for a solo troll? Why not?
And he knows it's important here. He's going into the Octarine just to have that lower cooldown. So
this Enigma build's pretty absurd, like how much you can reduce the cooldown of your black hole with the cooldown reduction talent as well as Octarine. You also farm insanely fast because you've got a farming spell and conversion, but you also have a Midas, and your Midas also is affected by these cooldown reductions. So you just maintain this item progression in the late game where, oh, you've got an Octarine, and then 8 minutes later, oh, you've got a refresher now. So you farm incredibly fast. And I think EG, you could go the refresher before Octarine, but this build is going to pan out better for Universe.
Feels a lot easier for Universe to open the team fights up than the Mag right now.
Yes.
He's got the Sand King to start. He's got the relocate and the Bristleback just running in to cause chaos in the back lines for VP. EG have not really had a big vision disadvantage. I think, like you mentioned, perhaps it's essential to get the Sags, and Lil has indeed been building towards it, but it's not ready yet. As EG converge on the bottom lane, they're going to jump Ramses off the bat as the BKB goes for the quick TP out. Universe, no black hole for 10, but instead they're going to find the Disruptor of Solo. Nice pick there, and even drop the Static Storm as no buyback is available, gods. EG plunging down the lane and thinking about the high ground siege.
Natus going to have to come back and start setting up. The high ground ward could set EG up. This is a great ward to have to allow an initiation with Universe's Enigma in the neighborhood. Any vision onto Ramses' troll could spell his demise. Importantly, he does have buyback.
Timely double damage rune here on Sumail. He's hitting for almost 500 damage a thwack. The evasion, it's still a problem.
Daytime LD, this is okay for 10 seconds though.
Sai going in, he does find no one. They tried to force that himself away, it looked like, but Universe flicking with the BKB has the hole available, hanging onto it for now, just a threatening zoning initiation. As Sumail still tanks the tier 4s, he gets skewered, he will get RP, this could be problematic, but Universe squeaks in, unloads the hole, reeling Ramses back. It's not a very long hole, but it's enough, and now the double back of DG may have overplayed their hand, they need to be careful, looks like they need to retreat. Arteezy getting pummeled as he staggers back, but he's got the cheese. Universe for now is okay. Malefic's there, slowing things down, but Ramses engages a great 2-hero pro strike. Sumail moving forward with the help of Zaya is going to find the opening. Pasha's been forced back. Nice suck on his heels, and VP, they're out of ammunition. They'll call the GG. Ho ho ha ha. Not getting the job done. So the BG in the end take the group.
This was well and truly EG outplaying VP, and I think this is a win that will feel good for EG because draft-wise, I don't feel either team came out with an advantage. We saw Magnus do much better against the Venom, so EG weren't able to outlane VP, but what they were able to do is make better decisions, find the pickoffs. The IO pick was really problematic. He was the reason Mag can't find the good RPs, because you find your RP, like even if you get 2 maybe heroes in the front lines, they're going to get saved by the IO, or at least one of them is. Whereas Enigma, you black hole a troll. There's no response. There's no way to counter. VP did not have the hero to save a teammate.
I just look at EG right now. They feel like a very difficult team to game plan against. I mean, you said you feel like they're winning just because they're outplaying people, but they're also picking everything. Like, they're not really a team like, oh, they love running Bristleback. Sumail's played every hero under the sun. We've seen they're not afraid to bust out the Universe Faceless Void, go for those heavy team fight lines.
Bodwick takes the trees. It comes up. Oh, he sees him. He sees him. Oh, Moon in the trees. Where is your friends?
You know, the TP's on cooldown.
Burning's coming. Burning is coming. TP 2 seconds. Does he just try it? Here comes the bugs. Night Stalker's so low. Centaur may actually find the kill. In fact, he will do so. 4-star starts to TP. Here they come. The paralyzing cask will connect. Moon will fall. And the Gem of True side of Night Stalker gets regathered into the hands of the Witch Doctor.
Gets the trade though. Trade kill.
Yeah. Resolution's getting time to farm. Lena's getting time to farm. They're adding pressure towards the top lane. Someone better come back here. And if they don't, in fact, OP, hot shot. Misery finds the target, pushing it back with the cogs. Laguna Blade, will it be enough? A quick yaw set to BKB trying to protect him. The rock will fall as well. Damn, they're committing hard. And that could be top lane. You'll have 72 seconds. Buyback is available for the Death Prophet.
There's no Centaur though.
Yeah. Without him, but you've got Resolution and you've got a Golem on the front line. So you've got the front line tank. That's not as scary. Burning a fully completed Skadi.
He's had that one for a bit.
Yeah, he has. He's still looking for the Monkey King bar.
Yeah.
But it makes it impossible to run away if you get overcommitted.
Yeah. He's like we were talking about, like the susceptibility of the Weaver is getting bursted down, so he just wants to build this as tanky as possible. Same build that I think we saw Resolution do earlier.
It's like just give him a medallion buff up and he'll be fine. Let him sit in the front lines. That's a nice little rune to find, an arcane. Weehar, I assume, will want to bottle that one up quickly. I say bottle, just take it.
Yeah, no more bottle.
Yeah.
Do they know this is up? They throw the scan on the shrine. IG is smoked up. The scan, is it going to get them? It does catch them right at the end there. So they know they're coming.
Halfway through Roshan, Misery will try and come in. The cogs will create space. The bugs from Burning sees inside the pit. And that's exactly where the Chronosphere is. But the hook shot, it's cancelling Burning from attacking into Resolution. That's the win right there. While Moon kept the rest of IG occupied. Paralyzing cask of bouncements on the two heroes protected by BKB. And that BKB lasts forever. Finally, he'll hit someone who's not with the Hoof Stomp. Moon, he doesn't realize he actually connected onto the Weaver. It was better than he thought, but yeah, Death Prop is back into the fight. Exorcism is up, and they're looking to really engage. You put the defusal into Resolution. The cogs create space, but OP's BKB allows him to stand his ground, killing off Moon. The Yaw Scepter onto the Troll Warlord. They want Resolution down. Maybe with Upheaval, they can slow them up enough. Get up towards the shrine, space where they can fight. But the longer this fight goes on, the sooner that Chronosphere is going to be back. 15 seconds till it's up. Lena will trigger off the cheat, so she's got the life. The negative armor going to go into the Clockwork as well as the Warlock. They really want to find the kill onto Weehar, and they're able to do so. So back into the fight. Chronosphere, 3, 2, 1, and Blink Dagger in 2, 1. Let the jump go forward, and he can actually catch the Warlock as well. No, he's holding on to it. Now he can catch both of them. The time walk up, finding the Warlock. You take what you can get. Roshan is still alive for the moment, even though you don't have Exorcism. But you have Burning. It may just be enough that they can try and take Roshan now.
He's so tanky on this Weaver. But Boca also eats the Laguna Blade, so for the team, runs in, dies for it, but very good plays coming out from IG. They just wanted to force the situation to kind of happen where both Weehaw and Resolution pop their BKBs, and then when Death runs...
Misery! He's gone in! And the Agassi model is snatched by Burning!
He doesn't get it.
Misery still got the kill under Roshan. Who got the cheese? It wasn't Misery, was it?
No, he didn't get it. XXS ended up grabbing it in time. That was close. That was super close.
YOLO Misery. The fact he still survived, however, he went into the middle of 4 heroes and managed to get out while stealing the kill on Roshan.
Yep.
You also give props for that.
Did you see this?
See what?
OP, so he didn't have a bottle. He just purchased up a bottle, late game bottle. We've hit the 40-minute mark. Double runes are coming out. There's an arcane rune. He buys a bottle specifically just for this. I haven't seen players do this, but we've heard this talked about. As soon as this double rune change was added, I've heard a lot of players discussing, like, is it worth getting a bottle late game? And I do believe so it is. These DD runes, these arcane runes, they can be absolutely game-changing. He's got Octarine finished on top of it, so arcane rune, Octarine, uh-oh.
Yep. Uh-oh, indeed. It's already 108 seconds on the cooldown for the Exorcism, which is coming off cooldown in 11 seconds' time. There's the damage output from the Crypt Swarm. It's a shame he doesn't have the 10% cooldown reduction talent as well.
The movement speed's just way too good. 50 movement speed over 10% cooldown is just very little.
Threw Upheaval as well. So he's triggered the Arcane Rune, puts the bottle into the backpack, and then Here comes your attack. So Exorcism back off cooldown, 76 seconds time. Can they survive this? Laguna Blade OP. He has the cheese and the Chronosphere. Troll Warlord's caught. The hookshot. Misery has to create space with a Blade Mail Cogs. He does exactly that. Locking in OP as well as burning right in front of the tier 3 tower, allowing Resolution to beat it to Death Prophet. No longer anymore. Thanks to the Yaw Scepter, but Moon! The 4-man! The control bar, get out! The Aegis Immortal, it'll be burned up. OP still fighting that Exorcism. It lasts for so damn long. Maybe a good time to disengage as it is going to run out. But in 40 seconds time, they can go again, and 32 seconds till Chronosphere. Hugh's actually going all the way home, and Clockwork?
I think he died to Maledict.
It had to have been Maledict. It's the only thing that can kill you back at pace.
Yep, lots of damage being taken. He had to make the space for Resolution, because Rezo was grabbed inside that Chrono. He was very settled. Another Arcane Rune spawns bottom. Are you kidding me? He's just gonna get another Arcane Rune. He just used Exorcism. It's up in 15 seconds. New Arcane Rune, let's go.
Oh, bottle value, man. Bottle value.
That was a sick stun by Moon there.
Yeah.
That could have been a very different fight if he wasn't able to get a 4-man clutch stun.
And the more of these stuns, the more they stay up. Like, you look at the item he's building into. He's 1,000 gold away from having an Aghanim Scepter. This is better disengage. Maybe not the greatest in the world to try and get out of the Chronosphere, but at least survive the Chronosphere with the damage reduction.
They're going for a play again right away. They see Resolution. They're going to go for it.
It's kind of... Oh my god! He pulled them all in! OP, he can follow with the silence, but for now, it's all about the damage. The 4-man silence instead. The double BKPs will be triggered burning. He's going to try and focus on the Resolution while the backline's taken care of by Baboka. Tuska, he's trying to TP himself out. It won't be successful. They look for more. Really, is Warlock the only one that's going to die from a 4-man Chronosphere?
Oh my god. BKB TP by Rezo. He lives with like 93 HP he TPs out at. They literally all jumped on him too, but Boka like starts running in and try beating on him. XSS as well. Oh my god, how does only one person die from that? Just the BKB disengage, but you know what? That was another Arcane Rune with the Exorcism, so it's going to be back up in 30 seconds. Chronosphere is going to be back online as well. And now the BKBs are starting to tick lower and lower and lower. I think it's down to 7 seconds up on Resolution, and Weehaus is probably as well, also 7. Down to 8 actually, so.
Yep. Chronosphere is up in 6 seconds, Exorcism in 22. And wait for it, 10 seconds. Look, OP, just sit yourself in the mid-river. In fact, he's already guessing.
He's like, there's going to be another Arcane bottom. There's been 2 down here.
Okay, drum roll.
Hey, that's pretty good too.
Haste rune's fine. There's a regeneration rune. There's a regeneration rune up on top, so hey, you can't get Arcane every time. But they should be ready to fight in just a bit.
That was just funny. That was like the most anti-hype thing ever. Like 4-man Chrono and nothing happens. Like one person dies.
Well, it was funny because they split the fight up so much. Like, I almost want to give more props to Bobica. Like, he has been really, really good today. And just in this series, been really, really good. Understood he had to shut down the Warlock.
Yep.
You do it with the Clockwork previously. This time around with the Night Stalker, he's like, okay, you want a 4-man Chrono? I'm going to just jump away from everything that's happening here and go in deeper. And Q went with him. He didn't just like say, okay, well, let's just throw down my Death Ward, which is level 3. Yeah, I can do so much little damage. But until that Aghanim's up, I don't think he really is that intimidating with the Chrono. But
Burning's starting to get more damage though. You know, he had the MKB for the last fight. He's got another 3,000 gold on him. We'll see Void. Looks like he's going to be queuing up a BKB. Just wants to have that survivability so he can always get that Chrono off since it's so crucial to their fights.
I'm wondering if it's actually worthwhile picking up something like a Bloodthorn. Now the BKBs are dropping down so low. Still gives you your crit. Or do you get something else on the Weaver? It could be a real pain in the ass to get an Aghanim Scepter and start time-lapsing OP too.
Bloodthorn could be an option. I think maybe some like AC isn't so bad either. I think he needs damage though, so I think Bloodthorn could be actually pretty good, especially versus like Troll. He already has the MKB, but helps his team as well.
I was thinking, what else could allow him to get a solo kill? Someone like a Warlock who has no escape. And we're gonna hand a Midas on this Warlock, still trying to desperately build into a mech. He's now looking at like the casual buckler at least to give something to his team.
He needs some armor.
He needs something. That's what it means.
Troll's got no buyback right now. He bought up the MKB. So if he does get brought down, and he has
no one actually has buyback. They're willingly going into this fight with all 5 heroes from Odd not having a buyback.
Yeah, they've got, like you said, the Aghanim's finished up as well for the Centaur.
Yep. But they know they have to win these fights. If they don't, it's just going to keep coming and pounding them down.
Are they going to bait this Arcane Rune? They're sitting on it.
OP's coming. OP's coming. He's waiting. Wait for it. This is the moment. This is the day. Stampede. It goes in. They hook shot forward. Then they actually bring him down. 85 seconds. Bobaka. Oh, he goes down towards the rune. He'll go down to Resolution. Moon and Misery combining up. That's the easiest kill on the entire Invictus Gaming lineup. They're looking for Q. Whoops. Horstomp's going to miss. Now paralyzing cards. Okay, maybe not the easiest kill in the world. Clockwork Rocket will give him the vision. He still can't move forward. The Malediction is turning the Blink Dagger off all the bloody time. Slave won't be able to connect. The Golem's running in. Moon can't get close enough. Can he force stuff forward? Okay, Resolution can reach him. Now there's no Wish Doctor for a minute, but then again this Chronosphere is really nice. Burning, focusing onto Resolution. They need to bring him down. The Whirling Axis will slow down XSS, but then again, he already got a lock. Maybe OP Crypt Swarm goes out. Resolution will fall. Misery's Cogs didn't create enough space. They still want to go for more with Exorcism up. Misery will fall. No time lock on the first hit. No time lock onto the leaner either. With a blink forward into the punch.
No buyback on Rezo. They did expect Exorcism and an OP buyback, but very nice chrono from XSS, catching him right on the edge of it.
And this time it's not an Arcane Rune either. Roshan is still not up yet. We're not at his potential spawn time. But Odd. Sending the Warlock out into no man's land. He came here to Midas one measly Sata. This is the money situation to the Warlock.
Efficiency, bro.
He's 317 gold away from buyback. If you can get some level of gold from the next fight, then at least you can have something to bring in upheaval, or bring in Shadow World time, or even Fatal Bonds works beautifully when Weeha could just pound away at somebody.
Just the upheaval like this, the defensive upheaval on that high ground is actually making it very hard for IG to really siege properly.
Well, this might help him. They're giving space for Bobaka on the bottom lane. So obviously Roshan, they're still waiting for him to spawn up. They'll have to wait almost 2 minutes for him to get all the way up. Night Stalker is 1,000 gold away from an Aghanim Scepter. An item we've rarely seen on a Night Stalker just because you got enough from Hunter in the Night. But Bobaka still wants to get it in this game.
That still can be quite nice. Just be able to get vision of where the Warlock is. The initiations are so crucial in this game. So unable to really get anything out of that kill onto the Troll Warlord, and they have to expend, like you said, the buyback on the Death Prophet. Troll now hitting level 25, so we can choose that 20% magic resist talent if he wants to, since the Whirling Axis doesn't seem like it's too big. Okay, so he does go for the Whirling Axis though, anyway.
Misery's a sacrificial lamb. Burning has an Invis rune, he's watching Roshan. Still 1 minute. Bobaka needs another 500 gold. He's getting there.
He's close.
Bit by bit. I'm still not certain about him buying out for it, but if he can have that unobstructed nighttime vision, then hey, why not?
Void buys out completely. Buys a full refresher.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Refresher when you already have a 60-second Aghanim Scepter? That doesn't make as much sense, because then you would have just never gone the Ags in the first place.
He doesn't even have the mana for it. He's a Mango. Good, he goes and buys it. Cool.
And the TP's out. Does he get underneath the Observer Ward? No, because it's actually darkness, where they didn't see the refresher orb. The Observer Ward was too restricted. Roshan's still not up yet.
OP gives him the bottle. He's got a DD rune in his bottle for the Weaver, so their damage issues will be solved a little bit from that. And he picked up a full BKB now, so he's got his own kind of survivability tool, and it's full duration late game, so that's quite nice. And he's level 25 too, so 2200 Shikuchi movement speed.
Well, here's your nighttime.
They've got the new gen.
He's so far with this. Resolution. Rod of Atos right on top of him. The Chronosphere. It only catches the Troll Warlord, but maybe that will be enough. Rock will fall. Where's the extra help? Hookshot comes forward from Misery. Q got the Malediction off, but Burning. He will actually have enough. Under the cover of his BKB, Resolution's almost gone. He will finally fall down. Faceless Boy was the other one who sacrificed his own life for this. OP needs the distance. He's too low, but Spirit Siphon is helping him out. Burning. He is beyond godlike. The Weaver can just do the Troll Warlord after his buyback. Is it just put enough pause in for IG to back out?
Yeah, Exorcism's starting to run a little bit low. The Void died before getting his second Chronosphere off, and this fight was a lot due to the DD rune that Burning actually had saved inside that bottle. His damage was able to bring down the Troll Warlord fast enough.
The 40-minute plus, it's bottle gaming.
Yep.
Burning already used his swarm, so they can't get a clear look inside the pit until Bobica moves a little bit closer. Thanks to upheaval, this is making it very, very difficult. They have to run down through the pit. Misery, hook shots off cooldown in a second, but now he's got the bugs on him. Bobica silences up Warlock, so they get moving forward. Resolution still killing off Roshan. OP has a Spirit Siphon, and Bobica just sits up on top of the hillside. Keep those silences going. Resolution's in actually a lot of trouble. Has to BKB to stay alive. Burning now disengages. Chikuchiya back down again. Weeha has triggered his own BKB, gets the light strike around the Death Prophet. They just keep pushing her forward. They want to keep fighting on her, but who do you go on? It's Weeha. The Rod of Atos roots her to the ground, and she will deny herself at the last moment with the Bloodstone, but this will now allow Invictus Gaming to take Roshan.
Void respawns too. That was without Chronosphere, that fight. That was both without Chrono and without Death Prophet. But these 5-second BKBs are just showing what happens when they get to late game. And look what's right outside of the pit. Arcane Rune. The double runes.
He doesn't bottle it this time, but it won't matter. Exorcism is already back off cooldown. They're going to barrel down the mid lane to the already injured tower. Force the buyback on the Lina. There's no buyback for Troll or for Clockwork if they die. They're both on timers on this, so IG will be very well aware of what's going on.
The upheaval again.
They really need to find a way to stop that.
XSS might just go.
Bobica's looking for it. Oh, the silence.
He gets the silence. Nice. That extra cast range.
Oh, boy.
That bonus cast range, man.
Fortification. Slows it down.
He's level 25 on Death Prophet too, so plus 8 exorcism spirits. So this Rax gets brought down very quickly. XSS are waiting for the jump opportunity.
They're not going to fight.
But they're out.
Yep. There's no point. You really don't want to lose that money on the Lina. You don't want to force a fight when your buybacks are still on cooldown.
Yep.
And you know IG are going to disengage after the melee of Rax is taken.
Yep. And you know they're going to get another Arcane Rune in about 2 minutes anyway.
Oh, wait. Hang on, no. It's
1 minute, sorry.
It's a regeneration. They're really going to come out to fight their shrine. Burning takes it and then scutters himself away.
More survivability now for OP. He's got a full Shiva's Guard. It's going to help a lot versus the Troll Warlord, not just for the armor that it gives, but also for the damage, the attack speed reduction and the slow. Because these BKBs are just, they're at 5 seconds now.
You've got Shivas, you've got Skadi, so many slows. Even with the immunity, there's still a lot that control you. Or can control you. But they need to keep their push going. Look to get into the tier 3 tower if possible, because they still, okay, they've taken out the mid. That's fantastic. But this lineup that comes from Odd is still enough that they can man fight against IG if they can just dodge big things like the Chronosphere.
They just get kited so hard. Now they have Aether Lens as well on the Night Stalker. He actually has like so much that he can do to just prevent this Troll Warlord. He can Atos him from a mile away. They have Yule Scepters. They have everything aplenty. 2 Solar Crests, etc.
How do you keep Night Stalker powerful during daytime? Get a haste rune. And then potentially trigger darkness. Moon, he's got himself a Tinker Ward down. Instantly realizes he is not alone and TV's away to safety.
It's not just the haste rune. Did you click on the Weaver?
No, not a double damage.
He's got a double damage in his bottle. He's ready to go.
Stupid.
Double runes, baby. I haven't seen this happen though, like this kind of like situation where it's like Arcane DD, Arcane DD, Arcane DD.
It feels like rune abuse. More than anything else, it's rune abuse.
Like, look at this. Look at the runes being picked up right now.
31 activated. Alright. Even the Night Stalker is like second on this list. But the ones which are taken, like even though there's 14 here, it was those 3 arcanes for OP.
Yep.
That just made this even more brutal than it already was. So double damage rune, you know burning will trigger that, then just, I don't know if he even switches the Dragonlance up by the time it turns on.
He'll try to.
Defensive cogs, OP wants to walk around it. Free-wave will get through. There is no fortification this time from Odd, so they are forced to fight. There is no other choice here. They have to go into the engagement. Clockwork's being kept down. He's got a hookshot available. Battle Bonds will connect Burning as well as OP to get the Laguna Blade. The hookshot out. Burning is low, but he's not going to time-lapse until now. Now he's got more time to scurry himself away. And the Chronosphere is perfect. It caught Troll Warlord, and there's your second one. It locks Warlock in position. Cancel any upheaval and stop the game. There's lag for a moment. You've lost the Clockwork. Centaur War Runner is currently being siphoned like a fuel tank by Death Prophet. And we'll go again. Troll Warlord's not in a great position. The Death Lord's doing work from the back lines. He gets time locked as well instead of his own BKB. And there's your slow. There's your control. Warlock can't go anywhere, and this could be it. You're buying back. It's desperation time from Odd. IG got what they wanted again. It's another melee racks down. They don't actually have to back out if they don't want to, but you don't have any of the big abilities up either. So there's also no big reason to stay. Daytime reaches, I think it may just be that time to back out until you can get a good initiation and your abilities back up again.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the glyph was on cooldown, so they tried to take the fight in some way, otherwise they just lose the racks for free. Death Prophet Ultimate with the +8 Exorcism Spirits is just way too much damage on the buildings. And it's going to be back up in 35 seconds as well.
They're 4-man fatally bonded up and they still don't care. I suppose when both the initiators from Odd are gone, burning! Okay, yeah, he wants to die anyway.
Yeah, that's
it's Nagus, the immortal.
They've got the H to the cheese, so they've got all the windows here to take the racks.
Look at Bobica, he's just trying to reach the wall lock. A little bit too deep to go through that upheaval. The Rod of Atos will only connect onto Weeha. They just can't get in close enough. Now the Chronosphere catching Lina and Warlock. They want resolution. His BKB's protecting him, beating into the Death Prophet. They still need more friends. Clockwork is back in a couple of seconds. Bobica gets nuked on down. A double light strike array. Weeha, the cannon is released. A double kill for resolution. In fact, it's the Troll Warlock that gets it. A quick stampede. They need to get closer, but OP and Burning, they're too fast away, and there's trouble at home. The top and the mid have pushed in heavily, but Odd are holding on by a hair.
It's just these double chronos, it's too much having it up online every single time. Like, Resolution just gets kited so hard. He actually can barely do any damage in these instances now. It's Lina finishing up the MKB, she's trying to dish out as much damage as she can, but she's not really doing too much. They have so much armor, so much different resilience from the side of IG. They're just looking really solid right now, and just they're so mobile. Like this 533 movement speed Death Prophet, 750 movement speed Shikuchiing Weaver, Night Stalker with pretty much perma haste because it's nighttime during all of these engagements. It's too much for them to really get the proper lockdown, and they're just too tanky. There's no big damage coming out from Odd, even when they get like a 4-man fatal bond, as you mentioned.
Odd need to find a kill right now, and they know it.
Nice desperation.
Yeah, it really is. They know this game is over if they can't get a huge fight. And so far, nothing has been on their terms, but you're doing this without Chaotic Offering. 28 seconds. It's on cooldown. They need to burst somebody, and maybe the face of Void will be it. They bring him down, but 85 seconds, he's down, but not when you've got the money. The buyback is there, and Resolution's on the run. OP and Burning, focusing this Troll Warlord. Misery will come out to help. The Cogs, the Chrono is there. Troll Warlord will fall. The Exorcism will rip them apart. The clock falling, he won't have buyback. How many will they lose? The Lina is, well, it's likely. The Troll has buyback available. The Lina does not. Issues galore facing Odd.
This should be it. This should be where IG's able to close it out. Great buyback coming out from them. You could feel the desperation from Odd, but they were put in a position where they just kind of have to do that. There's nothing else that they can really do versus this massive power from IG with the Exorcism.
Yeah. They're actually back so quickly that Bobica can recover for his gem. Oh wait, no, he bought an extra one. He can carry 2.
That's Misery's, but...
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the one Bobica dropped before. They never regained it.
Yeah, there's been gems aplenty all over the place. But yeah, they claim the Mega Creeps finally.
And Bobica will have a look inside. What's he gonna get? A quick Blink Dagger so he can jump away from the Troll Warlord. Megas are up for Invictus Gaming. Exorcism has got another 38 seconds, so there's one last fight to be had in 20 seconds time. That's if... Actually, IG are being very, very apprehensive about this push, so they will have the fight in 13 seconds when Lina will respawn. Upheaval, just to slow down any kind of attack and approach towards the tier 4 towers.
Double Chrono's back. They've got X up in 50 seconds. They're probably going to go check out the runes, see if Roche is up.
Roshan is near max spawn time, so they'll have to wait. There goes the Radiant scan. They realize they backed up for a moment.
Look at the damage though. I think this tells a story in itself. You see Troll Warlord, Resolution is actually just getting controlled completely in this game. The Chronospheres, just everything coming out from them is... It's just too much for him to handle.
Yeah.
Too much control for poor Troll.
We're about to see that control once again. Invictus Gaming, they're grouping up.
Last fight.
Yep, here goes your darkness. It's all or nothing now. The Rod of Atos going to be Lotus Orb back towards Baboka, but Misery. Oh, they can Blade Mail up. This gives Weaver just a second thought about attacking into him. Weaver attacks the tier 4 towers. Remember, that's what they're here for. Kill off the Radiant Ancient, and that'll give you a victory. The Chronosphere, more of a controller. They go around it thanks to the Stampede. Death Prophet. Can they bring her down? Not when the secondary chrono is actually triggered. Burning, ripping up apart. Actually, Weeha has enough damage. Death Prophet will die, but you've lost Troll Warlord with no buyback. You'll have your buyback coming in from the Death Prophet, plus the BETs. Everyone's coming back to life if it's possible. Fatal Bonds, Q as well as Burning connected together. If Burning keeps taking damage, okay, it's actually worn off now. Q will be fine. The paralyzing cast giving the control. Not to mention, the creep wave is doing the job for Invictus Gaming. Well played. Invictus Gaming will take series 2-1. Odd. They destroyed an entire planet in Epicenter.
Damn. That was a very kind of back and forth series, or back and forth game, but in the end, IG did have a bit of a better hold.